Hello and welcome to another movie roast. I am your host, Scott. You can find me on Twitter at XOrsonX, and I'm here with Mike. You can find on Twitter at Review and Roast. Whop. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, facebook.com/Review and Roast, and our Instagram at instagram.com/Review and Roast. We also have instagram.com/Star Wars Tabletop, and yep, that's some other cool stuff that we have too. You know what? Screw it. Instagram.com, what is it? /D12 Cafe Tinley Park.
Yeah, it's a little...
Couldn't be
it's a little
longer.
long. Yeah, but if you just do D12 Cafe, you'll find us. It's our new coffee shop located in Tinley Park. Fun for everyone.
Coffee/board games.
Yeah, board game store. Come in, play, hang out, do stuff.
So yeah, that's awesome. So today we're going to discuss with you the... because everyone hates DC, so this terrible DC abomination that's called Aquaman. Arthur Curry learns that he's the heir to the underwater kingdom of Atlantis and must step forward to lead his people and be a hero to the world. So I am going to go ahead and expose my ignoramus right off the bat.
Yep.
And I know I always use the excuse of I don't have TV, so I don't really see trailers, but I saw the trailer enough. I thought for some reason that this movie was going to be like a prequel, and it was like before Justice League, which I was going into the movie being like, this is the dumbest thing. Why would they do that?
Right.
And then I realized that I'm just an idiot. And this actually does come after Justice League, which made the movie that much better for me in the first place. But then, when you top this movie off with fucking Willem Dafoe, fucking Dolph Lundgren, what was his brother's name?
Fucking Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Actually, he is pretty dope.
He is the dopest.
Yes. He's in a couple of things you'll know. You might have seen him in The Handmaid's Tale, and that's right, he's in the Get Down actually on Netflix, which is a fairly popular show. He was in the Baywatch movie for a hot second, actually, and apparently in The Greatest Showman, which I almost started watching the other day, but they lost me at musical.
See,
so
and here is what made me probably the most excited was Patrick Wilson as King Orm, who he plays Arthur, Jason Momoa's half brother, who has been running Atlantis for eons. Mm-hmm. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he played Night Owl in Watchmen, and Watchmen to me is like one of the fucking greatest movies.
Top tier movie. Yep.
So fucking good. I love it. And I feel like he's not in a lot of stuff, and
he's in a couple things, but he's like, it's finally good to see him in an action, like a fucking blockbuster. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't like Watchmen.
I like it.
Dude, every time I watch that movie, it's fucking better.
Yeah, no, it was on cable like a couple months ago, and I caught myself like for next thing I knew it was like 2 hours later. I'm like, shit, that was long.
Yeah, he's just fucking phenomenal. And Amber fucking Heard crushed it.
I'm gonna get all over her in a minute.
Yeah,
like all over. But I wanted to give a quick. I hate Nicole Kidman normally. Super good in this movie, in my opinion. Like really, 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 really better than I expected her to be. And when I found out she was playing Queen Atlanta, I was actually like, isn't she done with doing movies and stuff? You know what I mean? Like, just I never really got the whole like Nicole Kidman thing. You know what I mean? Like she was. I mean, obviously she's pretty, she's tall, she's whatever.
No, she crushed it.
But really, really good. I mean,
honestly,
really good.
There is nobody in this movie that didn't fucking just.
Yeah,
crush.
even the guy that plays Tom Curry, you'll know him from stuff. He was actually. He was in one of the Star Wars movies that came back out. I did remember that. He's like one of the...
He was in Episode 2 and Episode 3.
Yeah, he was like one of the...
Jango Fett.
Well, yeah.
And Commander Cody.
Right. He was the clone, all the clones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you'll recognize the face just from that. in a couple of things. Actually, they got him credited in
Battlefront
2 for Boba Fett. That's actually pretty dope. So he does the voice in Moana. A couple of things. He was in the original Battlefront 2. That's pretty.
So
dope.
we're both looking at the same page right now.
So yep. So yeah,
he was in Green Lantern. What?
Honestly, super cool dude. Really good. Everyone was cast quite well. Dolph Lundgren was actually plays like the grizzled king of one of the 7 kingdoms of the sea, and dude, he needs to be the grizzled king like more often because he is like straight a grizzled, like he's the grizzled king. Well, you know what I mean?
Not
And he
to
plays
mention,
Mara's dad.
we also just
blah, blah,
got
blah.
off of Creed 2, which
Creed 2
Dolph
he's
Lundgren
in,
was
which
awesome.
like man, just really
The best part about
seeing him and Sylvester Stallone, like dialogue was so good.
Yeah, we will get back to Aquaman, but since I brought up Creed 2, I just want to
Stay
say
tuned for our Creed 2 podcast.
Yeah, right.
After this,
which we're probably just going to put in the middle of this
Right.
podcast. But like in my personal opinion, in Creed 2, they did such a good job like showing you the other fucking side of the coin that
Oh, yeah.
dude, you don't like, of course, like everyone's kind of cheering for Creed, but you super duper feel bad for the other team, for Drago's. Like,
Yeah, my man went through some shit.
Holy shit, it's so fucking good. Whatever.
Yeah.
But if you would go back and listen to our Spider-Verse, you'll realize that Aquaman was so good. I was ready to flip the table just thinking about it, and now we're talking about it, and
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time not flipping this table.
It's honestly, the problem for me with this movie was I did have like I set the bar crazy high because I was like legit jacked about it. I knew when it was taking place. I'm surprised we didn't talk about that before, but it hit where I wanted it to hit. It didn't go way above it or nothing, but it definitely did. Here's my one complaint about the movie. And I'm going to start with this before I talk about Amber Heard for the next 40 minutes. In the very beginning of the undersea CGI, where they get there's a lot of CGI. Obviously, nobody lives in fucking Atlantis. So
That's not been proven yet.
I mean, it actually is. Actually hasn't been proven. And they actually do go out of their way in the beginning to say, hey, like, FYI, I don't know if you clowns know, but we have better maps of Mars than we do of our own ocean, which is a thing. So, anywho, so they're just kind of prefacing the fact that, hey, we don't know what's down there. It could be all kinds of kooky shit. So, anywho, when they're first going down to the main meeting of 2 kings, Orm and, Dolph Lundgren, the king that he is. So
Really?
they're going down
King Nereus?
Yep, that's his name. They're going down to meet, and then in the comics you'll see them. They ride like giant killer sharks and giant these crazy seahorses with
dope.
like snapping stuff. When they're first going down to that meeting, and you see the seahorses, you're like, that's CGI. I think it looks like shit. You know what I mean? And then as soon as you think that, about 45 seconds later, you forgot all about that, and the CGI is amazing. And I don't know why I was thinking that or why I think that. Maybe I don't know if they just cut a couple bucks or I was overthinking it and then got so engulfed in the story and the stuff later that it didn't even dawn on me. But it didn't dawn on me after that. So super weird that I saw the movie twice in the theater on the the ultra screen or whatever, and I thought that both times. So having said that,
All right,
if you see the movie and you
I'm
think
going to
that.
pause this and go see it real quick.
Yeah, you should, because it was awesome. Even better the second time.
All right, now that I'm back, like, you're so right.
What?
It was terrible.
Oh. And like I said, it was only like honestly 4 seconds of CGI. I don't know if they got the seahorse movement janky. You know what I'm saying? The way they were riding them, maybe it was just an awkward motion. Sometimes they go through a lot of process when they're doing
I
that
don't know if you've
CGI,
ever
like Planet of
ridden-
the Apes.
I don't know if you've ever ridden a seahorse before, but it's...
I haven't, so I don't know what it would look like. And I'm
It's,
guessing they put a lot of thought into how that actually would look if you were to ride one, because they're not actually fucking horses. But the point being,
Wait, what?
like Planet of the Apes, they go through a lot of painstaking process to get the motion capture down properly. So
Yes.
they probably went through some kind of process. I don't know if they missed a step, or I just don't see the step that they saw that is the correct way to do it. And maybe Maybe that's what it is. So
You're
anyways,
giving me a headache again.
yeah, I'm overdoing it, but it got awesome after that. Amber Heard, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about.
Or we could talk about Black Manta. You know what? And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to give away too much shit, but the reason Black Manta's pissed at Aquaman is because he let his father die.
Right. That's kind of a comic book thing. He blames. Yeah. In the comic books, I don't know the exact lore of it, but it's not that he killed his father. He didn't save him.
Yeah.
Long story short. So it's something, and that's what it is in the comics. I don't remember the exact, but in the comics, same as this movie, like Black Manta doesn't care about nothing, but getting that Aquaman. Like that's it. Like so.
And he's so dope on screen.
And he just looks like a badass. Like even without when he's standing on top of the sub, like all like Fight Club. You know what I'm saying? Like no armor, no Black Manta outfit, just up there like just a regular. Like for a regular dude, probably should watch your mouth around him.
And for a regular movie,
because he's like 6 something. Like he's a dude.
This movie crushed the box office.
No, I know.
So for all you
Everyone
people
was
that
talking
want
shit.
to talk about how fucking
What's the total right now?
Do,
Coming up to January
it's
1st.
a ass hair under $500 million.
Dig it.
499 million or billion.
What? 499 million in 3 weeks?
No, 499 million and 150,000.
Yeah, in 3 weeks. So we're all right.
Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
people. Movie
Yeah.
only cost 160.
Yeah. So actually, that's not bad for all the CGI. I mean, it's CGI heavy as shit. So, and you have some pretty decent actors that probably got a decent sized paycheck.
Oh,
so,
dude, all day.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I think I just got to start lowering my price because I feel like I should have been in.
You should be in more movies. You should. For sure. So, getting into the main, I'm going to say Amanda Heard is literally probably my favorite part of this entire movie, honestly. And I have like a 3-prong defense on this. I do. We'll get the obvious one out of the way. She's incredibly gorgeous. So, fine. There, I said it. It's over. And that's actually not even the best part. So, the best part is Mira in the comic books is incredibly powerful, incredibly influential, kind of a big deal, and in many senses actually more feared by sea dwellers than Aquaman by a mile. In the movie, they're kind of reverse rolled in their demeanor and outlook on life. In the comics, Arthur's the diplomat trying to find a way, and Mira's kind of the hothead. Obviously, Aquaman in the movies is sort of the hothead, and if you watch Justice League, Mira came to implore him to fight for what's right, and blah, blah, blah. And in this one, same thing. Hey, your brother Orm's about to start some shit. We need a dude to come down there. You're the guy because you have the birthright and this, that, and the other thing, and all of that good stuff. So, having said that, Mira also has the power to manipulate water in
Awesome.
almost any way she wants. So there's a couple of scenes in here where she does some, her nifty little tricks. You sort of saw it in Justice League. She kind of creates the little water vortexes and things of that nature. In this one, she kind of goes balls out like once or twice. And there's a pretty decent action sequence in Sicily where she's taking a little bit of fire. And finally she's kind of fed up and goes full like Jean Grey Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, yeah, so I'm on this shit. And honestly, her acting is really, really good. Her look in her, comic to screen, there might not be a better one than her until Arthur actually gets his outfit. His Aquaman thing, which they actually deck him out almost straight comic book, which if you've seen the comics, he kind of looks silly once in a while because it's kind of yellow and green and fishy. Dude, my man's cock diesel. I mean, he looks good. The way they did it, everything about it. And she is equally just, I mean, legit, right off the comic, right onto the screen, and everything you want out of her. So yeah, that's all I got about her. and she's been in tons of stuff too. Crap, top of my head, she's in something like majorly. I know she's in Zombieland because she's like she's the neighbor in Zombieland.
I don't remember which one that was.
She's the one that like he's trying to like brush her hair. 406. That's her room number. So he calls her, or is it 306? 403.
You okay?
I don't know. Anyways, she's in that. And she's in something else where she plays a pretty decent.
Well, she was
decent
in
role.
Magic Mike XXL. I'm sure
Yeah,
you saw that.
probably nothing in that. She was something else.
Machete Kills.
Oh, she was in Pineapple Express. She's the girlfriend. She was younger though then. That was like
Jesus
shit.
Christ,
When did Pineapple
2008.
Yeah, so
10 years ago.
She was
She
probably
was also
only like 20.
Californication.
Oh,
Just one episode.
interesting. Since you got the deets, how old is she?
Scroll back up.
She 30?
Born in 1986.
Oh, so shit, 32. All right, that's good. Awesome. Well, then even better because it's good to see. I knew she was not 20. You know what I mean? So,
Not 20.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, women actresses, they don't. This is what you get when you cast somebody who has been acting for a while.
Yeah.
You get a great job, the good look, the total. She's the total package when it comes to Mira. And the way her and Arthur interact is got all kinds of great stuff. I mean, just half of their conversations are straight up, not hilarious, but really funny. Just because the way she'll say something, he'll be like, "Yeah, like whatevs. Like I'll just do this."
Yeah, I don't want to say good cop, bad cop. More like smart cop, dumb cop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's one of the things that is really stands out about this movie. Because I mean, especially if you remember from Justice League, like he not saying that he's like comic relief, but he was always known for cracking jokes, and he does it so naturally that it just
And it's not even like
fits his character,
yeah, right. It's like
you know
it's
what
not
I
a
mean?
joke. It's just like like whatevs. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Whereas when we went to go see that, we saw a preview for the new Hellboy, and legit, I think it looks terrible.
I'm so
like
I don't.
the guy who played. I was super excited when they announced who's playing the new Hellboy because I really wanted Ron Perlman to keep going, but I'm okay with who they picked. But literally every time he was in the preview, he's cracking some joke, and I'm not even.
It's not even a joke. It's just like it's supposed
corny.
to be, and it's not a
so
thing.
fucking corny. And
Like
I
this-
hope that they do something to change that.
I don't know. There's two movies that you should be excited to see that I'm not. One is Hellboy, and the other one is this Joker thing they're doing. Like
I know very
This-
little about it.
Joaquin Phoenix Joker does not. Hashtag not my Joker. You know what I'm saying? Like, just saying. Like, I'd rather have Jared Leto. Go ahead and send your hate mail. I don't care. Anywho, so scrolling back, also,
Stuff.
well, no, they finally have a slightly get together scene towards the end in the midst of battle and stuff. And honestly, it was probably the best like scene of that nature in quite some time. Yeah, she's so hot. I don't even know what to say. So that's all I got. I got nothing else. Yeah, she actually really does make that movie fantastic, though. Like, I can't wait to see more of her involved in other things as well. Like, you can literally stop giving me this bullshit Lois Lane and all these stupid DC movies and start giving me some more Mira to kick some ass and do some stuff. You know what I mean? What's her name is Lois Lane has just been dragging. That's the only problem I have with fucking DC. So, there, I said it.
I just hope they don't scrap it and reboot yet again.
Nah,
because I think they're doing
better not.
They're doing it really well right now, and I want to see Black Manta come back.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going Mira crazy, but Black Manta, his character, the arc, the story, the backstory, the origin, the whole reason he's got stuff, why he's doing things, and just him in general is
Dude, when he showed
straight
up,
badass.
it was just fucking goosebump city.
Yeah, straight badass. I mean, he is, and the way he does his whole thing is just, it was done right, man. It's just so weird how accurate. You know, there's some gaps in the story, but as far as like character look and action and mannerisms, everything is nailed in this movie. I mean, like, straight nailed.
And I want another one because I want to see Arthur fight side by side with Orm, fight side by side with Nereus.
Yeah, there's too many things to happen in this, and they leave it sort of open-ended, which is perfect. You know what I mean? And not that I don't want more Ben Affleck Batman, because I actually do. Not that I don't want more Henry Cavill Superman, because I actually really do. I could use a Lois change, but whatever. I didn't mind the kid as the Flash, and I don't mind. Actually, I like the guy as Victor. I forget his name. Sorry, guy.
Hey, guy.
So I like them all, but I really think they could straight make Aquaman 2 and 3 without even touching another movie, and we'd be all right. We do have another, like, Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, or whichever one it is, or the Sirens. I know that's getting mixed up. And that one actually has Mary Elizabeth Winstead cast.
Ray Fisher plays Victor.
Cool. Nobody cares anymore. Anyways,
I like
sorry,
it.
Ray.
I like
cool.
the complete stuff.
You're cool, Ray. But Mary Elizabeth Winstead is going to be, I can't remember if she's Poison Ivy or Batgirl. To be honest, either one would be perfectly fine with me, probably. Maybe more Poison Ivy. I don't know. I could see her playing kind of the more devious of the two. But anywho, that's that. So that's what's going on in the world. What do you got?
Well, now I'm looking up Birds of Prey.
Oh, the new one? Yeah, I forget what the actual title. What?
It's 2020. Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
Yep.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead will be Huntress.
Ooh, shit. That's even better, dude, because Huntress is actually, like, honestly one of my, like, characters I really, really like. She's basically like the female evil Green Arrow, in case you don't know. So, like, she's gangster.
Yeah, the only, like, quote-unquote heroes that have been casted so far that I see, obviously Margot Robbie, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Ewan McGregor is Black Mask.
Ooh, dig that.
And Journey Smollett Bell is
Ewan McGregor is Black Mask. That's weird.
As Black Canary.
Who?
Journey Smollett Bell.
I don't know who that is.
No fucking idea.
Okay, so
she looks dope.
But Black Mask is that he's like a Red Hood villain. Like he's like a crime boss. So in case you didn't know. But he's in some other comics in the Batman universe. So it's cool that they're bringing up a dude that you didn't know. Because most likely, if you just follow movies, you don't know who Black Mask is.
Oh, I like Ewan McGregor.
Why, you didn't know who he was for a minute?
I know the name because I know
fucking
he's
Obi-Wan Kenobi guy.
Yeah, I know now that I see his fucking stupid face.
Yeah, no, he'll be good. I think he'll be good.
Oh, looks like they just fired him, and they're going to put me in it.
Wompity, wompity, woo.
Nailed it.
So, yeah, anywho. Good stuff on DC's Horizon. I don't know about the Joker movie. I think it's going to suck. But that's just me being anti-stuff. I don't know. I think there is a lot of people that actually didn't hate Jared Leto's Joker, which I know you weren't the hugest fan, but I actually was kind of a fan because in a 2018, 2016, 2017, whatever year that was, situation, that's more what I think it would be. I'm not saying Heath Ledger. We're not talking about Heath Ledger right now.
We're not comparing.
That guy's dead. Actually, no longer on the planet. So
he's in the planet.
They might have shot him up. Anyways, the point is, that's not happening ever again. If he would have tried to be him, you'd have hated him for that too. In this day and age, I think that's more what the Joker would be, crime boss style. He'd have stupid tattoos. He'd be at the club. You know what I'm saying? Like,
some of his,
what do you think?
Like the scene or whatever where he's like laying on the floor and he's just like cackling, like that was legit creepy.
Yeah, no, and that's the guy is supposed to be something of a lunatic. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like read a book. Right. Like he's a crazy person.
Right.
So you can't say he wouldn't do this or that. I mean, who knows? Anyway, point being, that's that.
Yeah, point being, we need to number this so I don't pee my pants.
Give it a number.
I honestly, and this is only because I gave it to Spider-Man.
Yeah, I can't decide.
It's so I'm gonna have to be a 9.
I'm gonna go full 9. I already pretty much knew because I can't say. So we just did the Spider-Verse 2. We're talking Spider-Verse, which is another fantastic movie. And my problem with Spider-Verse, and these movies came out in close proximity to each other, is I can't tell which one is better than the other one. I don't want to use the phrase worse than the other one. So
Right.
they're both fantastic. I don't know which one is better, so they're both getting 9s. Good day,
Yeah,
sir.
that pretty much works for me. I said good day. So yes, you can always find me on the Twittens at XOrsonX. You can find him at Review and Roast.
Yep.
You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Review and Roast. And of course, the site has been dormant for a few months, but we will be doing the reviews again on Review and Roast. So don't forget to go check out some of the new goods.
Stuff's happening.
If you're a long-time listener and you're super pissed that we never finished Hunt for Wolverine, we only got one book left and you want to hear it, let us know. We'll do it. Other than that, I guess that's going to wrap this piece up, son. So have a good week.